All right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We have two annexations for you guys. These are both in Mr. Crow's district for city schools along the lake. So this first annexation request is about 1.62 acres at 15635 Marble Road. So it's pretty far up there on the lake. Looks like you can get there going up 43 and then taking Tierce Patton to get to that area.
You're still in Tuscaloosa County, though,
Still
right?
in Tuscaloosa County, adjacent to the lake, so you can annex into the city. And that's what they're wanting to do. And, yep, and so they just want to come in for city schools. No issues. Tuscaloosa Police Department did say that the response time is pretty significant, but the applicant understands that as well.
Is the road made out of marble?
You'll have to ask them when you see them tonight.
If Mr. Crow was here, he would ask
Yeah.
the question. They understand, they're stuck with it, right?
Yes, sir, they do. And it was unanimously recommended to be approved. And then the second one, also around the lake, well, actually not necessarily around the lake, but off Lake Nickel Road, 11601. It's a large piece of land, but there's only one house on it, just past Lake Nickel, you can see here. And they, again, are also requesting to come into the city for city schools. And no issues with this request, and it was unanimously recommended for approval. That's all I have for you all tonight.
All right. Thank you, Zach.
Thanks.
Mayor Maddox.
Yes, sir. First, I want to thank Chief Delk and the Tuscaloosa Fire and Rescue for the incredible response this past Saturday at Waste Recycling. From both a strategic and tactical standpoint, I think it was a huge success. And so, Chief, please thank all of your men. How many total personnel did we have involved the other day?
I know we had 9 engines, which 36 guys on that, 3 truck companies, and so close to 50 guys on that scene.
Wow.
Pretty quick too.
They did a great job, and in a very difficult and temperature environment. So, very, very proud. I also want to thank Water and Sewer and Public Works, who also assisted in that as well. Again, talking about shared responsibility. So, very proud of our entire team. Other than that, I have 3 items for executive session.
Wonderful.
Well, Thursday, we've got a big deal for the fire department.
Yeah, the John Fell Station 6. I'm trying to get John Fell Square named after him, but we'll just call it the John. It's not Memorial Fire Station, so
Yeah.
not yet.
Well,
What time?
it really looks good. It really looks good. I like that fire truck sitting up in there already.
What time is it?
Stacy, do you remember what time it is?
It's
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Thursday.
The landscaping looks really great.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Hey, let me ask a quick question. Are we gonna be able to keep that water? Do we have any, is it got a
Sprinklers.
sprinkler?
I'll check into that.
Because when you put down sod this late in the year,
Right.
gotta really work on it to
I
keep it.
did not see sprinklers last time I was out there.
I didn't think they were there.
It
I don't
is
think they're
irrigated.
there. But we need to, we don't wanna lose that grass.
Tim Sullivan just said it's irrigated.
It's irrigated.
Yes.
Tim would know.
Yes, it is irrigated.
Well, we don't wanna lose that grass. In case you didn't hear me, Tim, we don't wanna lose that grass.
sir, move on.
You done?
I'm done.
That's all I have, Mr. Tyler.
That just reminded me, I saw a little story that in Alaska, it was a softball team. They don't have grass, they play softball and they have gravel. Gravel field.
I hope it's tiny.
They're pretty
grass.
tough, I imagine.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd
I
have to
know.
be.
That'd be real tough. Guess it's hard to keep grass like that in Alaska. Anyway, I know y'all all wanted to know that.
Can they skate on it in the winter when it freezes over? I don't.
Brandy.
All right. So I've got 2 boards to go over with you guys today. The first one is DCH's Board of Directors. David Hudson Jr.'s term has expired. He would like to stay on the board if you guys would like to reappoint him for another 6-year term.
I would.
All right. And then the next one is Tuscaloosa Sister Cities International Board of Directors. Megan Legursky has rolled off of that board. Her term actually doesn't expire until 2027, so we'll need someone to fill that vacancy.
What's the woman's name from Brian?
I have one in the queue, kid.
Uh-huh.
I have one in the queue from last time.
Yeah, well, so today.
Okay,
Yeah.
we get out our coin flipping.
Okay, so did we got
Do you want me to pull the resumes from last
Please,
time? And
yeah,
then,
you
okay,
bring them next week.
I sure will.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, Scott.
Good afternoon, council.
Afternoon.
Briefly, on the first page, you have item on page 5 to 7, authorizing a zoning amendment number 11, rezoning approximately 583 acres located north of I-20 and west of Brookwood Parkway, recently annexed into the city of Tuscaloosa. This was tabled back in June, and we're going to ask that it be tabled again for 30 days. Is that
4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Yeah.
And so we'll ask that be tabled again tonight. Then skipping over to about midway down the second page, we're on page 23. You'll be authorizing a funding agreement with the Boys and Girls Club of West Alabama for the J.C. Park project. This is a total not to exceed $100,000 and came to you in finance on July 1st. On page 24, you'll be authorizing a minor public works contract with Robinson and Son Construction Services. This is a total of $59,500 and again came to you in projects on July 1st. On page 25, you'll be authorizing a professional services contract with Ward Scott Morris Architecture for the Tuscaloosa Metro Animal Shelter re-roofing and canopy design project. This is a total of $12,330 and came to you in projects on the 1st. On page 26, you'll be authorizing a minor public works contract with Olympia Sprinkler Installation for a total of $8,010. This came to you in projects on the 1st. On page 27, you'll be authorizing an as-needed services contract with Fred Robertson Wrecker Service. This is a total not to exceed $35,000 and came to you in projects on the 1st. On page 28 29, you'll be tentatively awarding a public works contract to Mark Johnson Construction LLC for lift stations 40 and 42 valve replacement projects. This is a total of $347,660 and came to you in projects on the 1st. On page 30, you'll be authorizing a minor public works contract with Eisler Demolition. This is a total of $58,600 and came to you in projects on the 1st. On page 31, you'll be authorizing a memorandum of understanding with the University of Alabama. This came to admin on the 1st. On page 32, you'll be rejecting all bids for camera systems and traffic signal components. This comes to you from purchasing. On page 33, you'll be temporarily expanding the downtown entertainment district for district hours on Saturday, September the 20th, 2025 for Oktoberfest. This came to, my notes say public safety on the 1st, but there wasn't a public safety, so I assume that would have been an admin on the 1st. On page 34, you'll be authorizing the mayor to execute a no-cost agreement with Trusted Sec. This comes to you from our IT department. On page 35 and 36, you'll be authorizing the chief financial officer to draw drafts for the University Boulevard East Improvements Project. Right-of-way acquisitions, there is a substitute on this one for a total of $702,849. That comes to you from Mr. Bobbitt in our office. Mr. Tyner, that includes all but 3 of the properties, one of which we expect to have signed and to be on next week's agenda, which will be leaving the final 2.
Is that one of those that Tom drove to Jackson, Mississippi to get a? Not yet, okay. Oh, yeah. Tom
was worth
drove
his
to
trip.
Jackson to get a signature.
On skipping over the items that Mr. Pons covered, on page 45 and 46, you'll be authorizing amendment number 2 to the 2025 Elevate Tuscaloosa Fund budget. This came to you in finance on the 1st. On page 47, you'll be amending exhibits A and B of section 1942 of the Code of Tuscaloosa for construction facilities and grounds. This came to you on July the 1st. On page 48, you'll be reappointing Barbara Brown to the Indian Rivers Behavioral Health Board of Directors. On page 49, you'll be appointing Josh Taylor to the Industrial Development Authority Board of Directors. And on page 50, you'll be reappointing David Schroeder to the Jamison Vandegraff Mansion Foundation Board of Directors. Is there any questions for me?
Page 32, Mr. Arms, what's,
I do
Why
not
we
know why we
rejected
reject. I don't know. That came from purchasing. I don't know if you have any information on it. It is rejecting the bids for camera systems and traffic components.
I have no information on the rejection of the bids.
Well,
who's rejecting it, IT?
Selling, probably.
I guess it's Public Works, but I'll find you an answer for that.
Okay.
Alrighty. Today,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I had the IT part hung. What is trusted sec?
That is a
I'm
NDA
sorry,
that
page
council was briefed
34.
on.
What?
That's an NDA that council was briefed on previously,
Okay.
and I'm happy to explain
No,
that.
no.
Okay, projects 2:30, finance 3, 3:30, admin, community development at 4, and then council, of course, at 5 o'clock. Monday, planning and zoning commission will meet in council chambers. Anyone else have anything they'd like to bring before the council? Okay, is there a motion we go into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Sorry, I'm going to give away my secret that this doesn't all come from memory and open my computer here. As your city attorney and attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Alabama, I can certify that this executive session is to discuss securities plans, procedures, assessments, measures or systems, or the security or safety of persons, structures, facilities, or other infrastructures, including without limitation information concerning critical infrastructure, the public disclosure of which could reasonably be expected to be detrimental to public safety or welfare, as well as to discuss preliminary negotiations involving matters of trade or commerce in which the governmental body is in competition with private individuals or entities or other governmental bodies in Alabama or in other states or foreign nations, the discussions of which would have a detrimental effect upon the competitive position of a party to negotiations if disclosed outside of executive session.
Okay, I have a motion second, executive session. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?